amazing if you can turn your video on. That would be absolutely awesome. Why? Because I get to interact with a face and I can give you the best I can give you. Okay? Because I'm going to produce a lot of energy in this call today. Um, and yeah, your smiling face has helped me get the best out of me. I'll be stuffing my mouth. All right, so let's set the mood as we do the DTA way, ladies. I want to hear some wins. Okay, we're in 2026. We're in a new year. Okay, new me, new you, new year, new you. So type in the Zoom chat, share a win with me. What's been happening this week? Okay, I wanna share some wins. Who we got here? Let me see the smiling face. I see you, Cindy. Recovering. I love that. April, love to see you here. Danielle, Sal, I see you. Lynn, you made it. Evelyn, I thought you weren't coming. You lied to me, but you're here. I love that. Kim, I see you.
I
Well,
made it after all. Thanks.
yes, I love that. It's gonna be a life-changing call. I mean that. Liliana, hello. Liliana, this is like your fourth one, I think. 4 years running. Megan, Swati, I see you. First vision board meeting for you. DTA way, guys. Drop some wins in the chat. All right, Sal. Recovering from a concussion, but maintaining my weight with getting my steps and eating clean. I am praying for you. I'm glad that you are, feeling a little bit better. It's great. Tony, first day on Daniel fast and I made it. Okay. Rachel, I'm the same, having my breakfast. Cool, cool, cool. It's gonna be a great freaking call, guys. I'm very curious. Who's ever done a vision board before? Type in the chat if you've done a vision board before. Megan has, Tony has, Danielle has, me, Chelsea. Okay, cool. Okay, there's a few of you. Gia, I love to see you here. Tanya. Yes, yes, yes. Who has not done a vision board before? Say I haven't if you've never done a vision board before, so I can pick on you more. Arlene, you've never done a vision board? That is shocking to me. I'm gonna blow your mind. Finally went out for a long walk to get my steps in. Minus 47-degree weather. Love that. Swati, you've never done a vision board? Oh my God. Where have you guys been hiding under a rock? Prasanthi has not. Cindy has not. Kim hasn't. Never finished last year's. Well, guess what? It's a new freaking year. It's a new year, ladies. I've been doing vision boards since 2018. Okay, some hit, some don't. But if you don't aim, you get nothing. Okay, you miss all the shots you don't take. Pragya, never. You will finish this year's. I made them, but never did a training. You will finish this year's. Who's excited? Who's nervous about this today's call? Okay, who's ready to set some big goals that are achievable? I made them. I'm excited, so ready. Love that. All right, cool. Let's get into it. So you guys do not actually need anything. I only have one requirement for this meeting. Okay. If you can have your videos on. Okay. Well, actually, that's not the first one, but that is a pre-requirement. The second thing I need from you is your undivided presence. Let's all be present in this room today. Okay, there might be some tears, might be some smiles, might be some excitement. I don't know what's gonna happen. Every year is different. All right. And then what you also need to know, ladies, is that we're going to be interacting today. So you're going to have a pen, you're going to have some paper, you're going to have writing on notes, okay? Because you're actually doing a vision board right now with me. You're like pre-working the vision board. So all the visions and all the goals that you want this year, if you don't have them on this call, we will get there on this call today, okay? Maybe I've said this saying to you guys before, but the best time, this is an old Chinese philosophy, the best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago. Okay. When's the next best time to plant a tree? Type in the chat. Now. Okay. 2 days. So we are doing a vision board today. Right? Let's rock and roll, baby. All right. So let me go share my screen. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Everyone can see this big vision board screen. Okay, cool. So by the end of the training, you will have a roadmap on achieving your dream life. You will live in it as the masterclass is finished. Your life will never be the same again. A vision board is a collage of images and words that represent your goals and aspirations. It can include pictures, phrases that represent the things you want to achieve, the person you want to become, and the experiences that you want to have in your life. And today, as a team, I will help you map your vision out. We will be doing this together. So get a pen and paper. We're painting out the best year of your life. This is my vision board in 2022. Okay. Who was here for this one? There's a few of you in this room that are here for this one. Megan's, there's a few of you that did this one. All right. As I look at back at this, I'm like, well, it was a long time ago. Um, it was crazy. Yeah, so what do we have here? I've had some holidays in Bali. I've got a podcast that I wanted to do. So I want to do like 100 episodes. I got like 400 episodes now. Um, what else? I have like 5,000 followers on Instagram or something. I think I beat that one. So that's good. I wanted to do a retreat, so I've done a retreat, so that's good too. I have these little quotes. So things like I'm a lighthouse rather than a lifeboat. Early on in my personal training career, I try to save everyone. Maybe I've used this with you before. I told you guys that I'm not going to like swim in shark infested waters to save people because I used to do that and come back exhausted. So now I'm like, I'm a lighthouse. Like I'll get you guys to swim over to the winning land, right? So I'm a lighthouse. I used to like people please. So whenever I tell you guys don't be chronic people pleaser, I can resonate because I've been helping fitness clients since 2012. So I used to be a chronic people pleaser. I got another quote here. Everyone must choose one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Okay, a lot of you guys are going through the pain of discipline right now. It's tough. Oh my God, I have to hit the gym. Oh my God, I gotta track my protein. But then the pain of regret weighs tons. Just go to a nursing home, you know. It's tough. Like seeing my grandparents, especially my grandmother at a very old age, I could see her like having some regret and it was tough to see. What else do I have here? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm fine. I don't lose sleep over it. My life goes on. In 2022, I was kind of stressed. I had two of my gyms shut down during COVID. I was financially kind of ruined. I was $40,000 in debt. I was not feeling that great in my life. Okay. So I had to tell myself God has a bigger plan for me. And just be patient. So I have all these quotes that resonated with me back then. It doesn't resonate with me so much now. Okay, I got a new vision board now. So I want you to think about today as we go and map out your vision board. There's going to be some quotes or some things that you see throughout the day or the week that are going to align with you. Write them down because that's going to be on your vision board too. Wow, who's this? Megan. Megan, can you talk to me about what's happening over here?
Hey,
Hello. So
yeah,
Megan, as you guys know, this is her vision board in 2023. When you were
yes.
when you were doing this vision board, like what did this mean to you?
It, it meant so many different things. Um, how I wanted to get fitter. I wanted to be a better firefighter. I really wanted to teach and inspire other people, um, and be happier. That's why I have my favorite quote, "Don't worry, be happy." I just healthier, the muscles, I just obviously stronger again.
Yeah,
Just
so we
kind of
did we did
representation of everything.
we did this in January in 2023, right?
Yes.
And
And
yeah.
it's right
Oh,
here.
wow. There we go. Beautiful. I love that. And you were like 100 and probably 45 pounds in January that year. You were 133 back in July 2023. What are you now?
I am about 118 right now because I'm trying to build muscle.
Yes. So I'm not just saying the weight just to like, you know, give her flowers for losing all this weight, but it's been 2 years that she's been able to keep it off. Because you guys know more than anyone that you've lost weight before, but it comes back for some reason. Okay. It's not me or the program. It's the fact that she still has a vision for where she wants to go. She wants more. Swati, you know, when you first joined the program, like you were very like, I want this. This is what I want. It's still there. Today is reminding you why you started and what's going to keep you going. Okay? Fucking go. Megan, is Megan in the room? Megan, you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, let's go, Megan. What's happening over here? So
Mhm.
when you did this vision board, um,
Yep.
back in 2024, you joined that year, right? Or did you
That
join?
yeah, that was my first vision board. I had joined in January 2024.
Okay, so let's go back in time. In January 2024,
Yep.
doing this vision board, when you were creating it, I'm assuming the first time ever, right?
Yep.
Was it weird
Yep.
for you? Were you like kind of not believing that's going to come true? Like when you wrote all these things out, I mean, like how did you feel like it was going to happen, or were you just like blindly trusting the process?
A bit of both, I'd say. Because
Yeah.
it's like I know I had like lost weight in the past, but like it all came back, so it was more like, okay, is I have to retrust in the process, but a different process at the same time. So yeah, it
Okay.
was
So
a it
what's
was
on
a
this vision?
mix.
What is on this vision board that came true?
Um, let's see. Well, I did lose weight, that's for sure. I eat a lot better. Um, I'm a lot stronger. I read a lot more last year, spent more time with family. I got promoted a couple times that year.
A couple of
Um,
times, not once, but a couple, huh?
yeah, like twice. Yeah.
So you made more money?
So, yeah, I made more money. Yeah. Went on vacation, stuff like that. Yeah.
Type in the chat if you want to make some more money and go on vacation. Anyone want that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Love it. Great. And how much weight did you lose from January till today? Back in 2026. That's weird. Yeah. 2 years later, how?
Uh, it's been about, I'd say probably about 40 pounds. Yeah,
Mm,
close to that. Yeah.
yeah.
I kind of been maintaining for the past month or so, last 2 months maybe, but yeah, about
Yeah.
40, close to 40 pounds.
See, Megan's one of the leaders in the DT community. You always see her posting. She's graduated the program many times, and I would say the last 2 months has been some pretty stressful months with her kids in school, doing all this, just being a mum, and she's been able to maintain during that period. She's like, I call her like an experienced DTA member where she knows when to like put her foot on the gas pedal and like let's push for more weight, and she knows when to slow down. Okay, some of you guys are still pushing, which is great, but there's gonna be times where you can slow down as well. Great. Is Nancy here?
I'm here.
Hello, Nancy.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, okay. We got a vision board here. Do we have abs?
Yes.
Okay, just checking if we do because you have a photo of abs here. All right, cool. Now, when you were doing this vision board, what at this time, do you remember what you were struggling with or the things that, you know, you were having a tough time with?
That was I would say health. Not my health, my husband's health. That was
Mm,
one of the things that I was struggling because I was struggling job and his appointments, which was not fun.
mm. And what is it on this vision board that allowed you to stay grounded during that time?
I think I started to take care more of myself and actually to prioritize myself. Because normally we never do that. We always do stuff for others. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons I got from all the situations that happened. And that made me realize like I can do whatever I want if I really put effort to it.
Mm. Do you feel like, back 2024, January, Nancy, she was doing some people pleasing at that time?
I'm not saying people pleasing because I'm not like that. It was more like taking care of my parents and do whatever they needed for me to do and my husband and everyone around me, but not at like pleaser thing, but because I really had to. And I think when I start to say no to things that it was not priority, things got better. So
Mm.
that's what I learned.
Okay. Who would like to have the discernment to be able to say no to things without feeling bad for it? Who would like to start prioritizing themselves first? Who would like to start putting themselves first without feeling guilty? There's gonna be a lot of you ladies in this room. Yeah. Yeah. Something to think about. Something to think about. Okay, so like I've been doing vision board since 2017, like I mentioned, and every single person that's ever done a outstanding transformation, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially, all areas of life have done a vision board before. And vision boards are about building momentum. Okay. Now there's three pillars to a vision board. We have your health, we have your career, and you have your relationships. Okay. Health, career, relationships. Now, with your health, it could be your fitness journey, it could be your blood work, it could be literally the weight on the scale, it could be the clothes you wear, but it can also be the things that you don't see, how you feel in your physical body, what your body represents. When you walk out in public, what do you want to display? Do you want to display a physical body of respect? Do you want to display a body of integrity? It's deeper than weight loss. Your identity, whether you like it or not, is completely correlated to how you look. Like if you walk in public, if you go to a mall and you see someone fit, strong, in their 50s, walking with a straight back, good posture, walking with confidence, you don't know her, but you feel like you do. Is that something that you want to look forward to this year? Now let's have a look at your career. Career is basically your 40% of your life is your career. You work 40 hours a week. You sleep 8 times 7, 56. You sleep 30% of your week. Okay, so a big chunk of your life is your career. Do you want a promotion? Do you want to get paid your worth? Do you want a new job? Do you want a new career path? Do you want to just say, you know what, I'm taking a month off? What do you want in your career? How much money do you want to make? What type of investments do you want to make? You can invest in property, you can invest in you. You've all done a great job investing in you into this program. Because people like will invest one way or not. You can invest in the medical system. You can invest into that, you know, like a lot of people when they come to the program, they'll do a lot of like trending diets, Ozempic, you know, weight loss pills. You're investing somehow, some way. You know, so but you get to choose what you want to invest in. Relationships. It's a huge one because relationships is not just your significant other, family or friends. Your relationship is the one you have with yourself. Like, what type of person do you want to see in the mirror? If there's someone in your life that looks at you a certain way and like looks down on you in a certain way or kind of judges you in a certain way, I guarantee you're probably doing that to yourself. You're probably looking in the mirror and feeling those emotions too. So, what type of relationship do you need to build with yourself? You know, some people think, I want to have more respect in the workplace. How can you demand more respect in the workplace? That's a better question. Okay. So what are we going to do? We are going to get a pen and paper out, ladies. Okay. And before I go over what you need to do, we'll go into this slide in a second. I'm going to put a timer on. Okay. I'll put a 4-minute timer on, and we're going to go over one pillar at a time. Okay. So there's a few questions I'm going to ask you. Okay. When it comes to your physical body and health, the number one question I want to ask you while you do this 4-minute test is what are 3 things you can improve in your health in 2026? What would it be? What are 3 things you can improve in your health in 2026? What would it be? Can I get a scriber as well? So if one person can scribe for me and just type that in the Zoom chat, What are three things you can improve in your health in 2026? What would it be? Someone write that out for me. Next one. What is your dream weight? Thank you, Eileen. What is your dream weight? You get to choose what weight you want, by the way. By the end of this year, you get to say, I want 141. I want 199. I want 165. Okay. Next question. What do you want your physical body to represent? Strength, integrity, vitality, youth. Okay. Another question you could ask yourself. How strong do you want to get in the gym? A lot of you ladies like, I've done the weight loss thing. I want to get strong in the gym. How strong do you want to get in the gym? You got to be specific. You're the best, Arlene. I want to do an 8-minute plank. I want to do 3 pull-ups. I want to run a marathon. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I want to put some calming music on. I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes to answer those questions, and then I'm going to choose 1 or 2 of you guys to share. All right, timer starts in 3, 2, 1, hit it. 30 more seconds. I love how you guys are writing in the Zoom chat. That's cool. But remember, write it on your piece of paper because you're going to be using it for your vision boards that you're going to do this week. Right. Let's rock and roll. That was fun. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to invite one or two people to share their takeaways. Who would like to unmute and share their vision of their physical body and health for 2026? Arlene, let's rock and roll.
Okay, so 3 things to improve. I'd like to improve my endurance because I am aiming to take on a fight in which I haven't done in, it'll be 13 years now.
Wait, hold up, pause.
So
Did you say you want to do like a physical fight? You're like,
Muay Thai.
oh, you want to beat someone up? Okay, cool. By the way, she's like, full disclaimer, she's in her 40s. She has what, 3 kids?
Yeah.
And she wants to do Muay Thai and beat people. That's freaking bananas. I keep going through.
So with that, I need to be able to do 3-minute rounds, 3 strong without gassing out. So that is my goal for endurance, which I have a very short-term goal that's got to be within the next 2 months. So worked on it today. Second thing is sugar control. While I am fairly good at macros, I do enjoy sweets. And one of my number one whys was to make sure that I don't take on the health issues that are in my bloodline, which is pretty much everything. So diabetes being one of them, I want to avoid. So number 2. Number 3 is flexibility. I need to focus on stretching more because I was much more flexible. And that will also help me with the height of my kicks. So those are my 3 health improvements. My ideal weight is 135, which I will be this year. I want my physical body to represent strength and resilience because I believe that's one of the biggest things that I want to pass on to my kids, just in all aspects of life, but I'd love for my body to represent that. And for strength, how strong do I want to get? It's no secret. I want my pull-up abilities back. So 3 pull-ups this year, and more hopefully, but I'm going to hold myself to 3.
Yeesh. Ladies, can you give this lady, a strong lady, a round of applause for sharing and being so vulnerable and courageous? Some big ass goals.
Thank
If it
you.
doesn't scare you, it doesn't challenge you.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
I think we all do. I think we all believe in Arlene. She's won like what, 2 community challenges, works like 2, 3 jobs. She, yeah, you're ass kicker, full-time ass kicker you are. You get a lot of love in the chat.
Thank you.
Where's the fight? Where
The
is it going to
fight
be?
will be at Conga Fitness in Mississauga. So I'm in Ontario, guys.
We need the dates. I need the
Yeah.
dates.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
That was fun. I think Anne, you want to go next?
I can. Hello, everybody.
Oh,
I for me, in order to improve my health this year, I definitely getting better with meal planning. It's been a very difficult thing. Increase my water intake. I think I drink a lot of water, but I'm not drinking enough. And resting because I struggle with major people pleasing, and I say yes to everybody. Don't know how to say no. I have to learn how to do that.
good.
Dream weight, I think 145. People say that maybe it's not, but that's what I have in my mind right now that I think I want to reach. What do I want my physical body to represent strength, endurance, and youthfulness. I look at my mom, although she's 72 years old, she still looks so young, and I want to keep that. And when it comes to when I want to get in the gym, I work out at home, and I was involved in a car accident, so being able to withstand some push-ups and burpees.
How many push-ups you want to do this year?
How about we can just push for 10?
10.
Barely.
10. Take it. Done. Deal.
I struggle to do them.
Okay, we'll do 10 push-ups. Love that. Incredible. Hey, can you tell everyone when you started this program? When did you start?
Today.
Can you imagine that? Day one, setting a vision board on day one. Yeah, there's like 90% of the room have been in this program for weeks, months, years. So you're a new little baby here. So welcome to the
I
team.
am. Thank you.
We'll take care of you. I love that. I'm enjoying this. So I want to do one more. Who else would like to share? Just say me in the Zoom and I'll unmute you. Kim, let's do it. Where are you at?
All
There you are.
right, sorry. Find the mic. So I guess my three health things is basically eating healthier or just eating because the last year barely had meals or proper meals. So getting that, actually losing the weight that I gained in the last little while and trying to be a bit more toned and the endurance. I don't know if this is I think I struggle with the dream weight because I don't know if it's just too low or whatnot for ideally. But my aim is to be like maybe 115, 120-ish in that area. I don't want to be like I look like I disappeared because I know that doesn't look healthy. But that's what I would like to do physically. My body, I want to do the strength and being more flexible. And I think the also main reason why I want to do this is because the last 2 years, I've been doing Latin dance or bachata.
Mm.
And as the seasons go by, I right now am in a kind of like what we got, I guess what my instructor would call like a dance um, team. So she's doing a lot of tricks. She's doing a lot of where the guide has to like carry the girl. There's a lot of lifts, and I just feel bad right now for the guys that have to lift me just because it's like, or it's like, because the girl has to support their weight. And like a lot of the tricks that we do, whether it be cartwheels or like flipping back, or like they had to lift us in the air, um, as the follower, as the girl would have to support most of their weight, and the guy's just supporting them. And right now, I don't have the strength to do some of these moves. So my goal really is for the next couple months, actually, is to be a little bit more stronger. I know when I was doing this as well too, I was always short of breath doing the routine. It's a 2-minute routine, but like halfway through, I'm like panting, panting, and like so it's just getting that back, and being more flexible because there's again a lot of things that they're requiring. I love bachata too. There's a lot of things that they're requiring us to do that I think I have to work on myself to be able to do those moves. So I think this is what more I'm like looking forward to. So I'm hoping this
Love
will
it.
work.
Can you share with everyone when you started the program?
Today.
All these newbies coming in like, yes, this is what I want. I want part of it. But yeah, can we all welcome Kim and Annie to the program? They're newbies. Big goals, love that. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, guys, how are we all feeling? The vibe, did the room, the temperature get a bit hotter in the room or what? Freaking go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about your career, finances, making money, not even that, making an impact in your community, making an impact in the people that you work with. I mean, fun fact, I spend more time with people I work with than my own friends and family. Okay. So this is about you. So let's go over it. Scribe it, please. Career and finances. What are 3 things you can improve on in your career in 2026? What would it be? What are 3 things you can improve in your career in 2026? What would it be? Great. Next question. What is your dream career? What is your dream career? Okay. Next one. What promotion are you looking for? You know the promotion I'm talking about, the one that you feel like, you might be stepping on feet and you might like create some controversy if you look for it, the one that ruffles a few feathers. Which one do you deserve? Okay, let's talk about that. How much money do you want to make this year? Do you want an extra $10,000? Do you want an extra 20,000? Okay. Here's another one. How much money do you want to save? When you open your bank account, how much number, like, how much do you want to see in there? Another one. What kind of debt do you want to clear? How much debt do you want to clear? That's a big one for me. I think up until I was 28, I had a $40,000 debt I was yet to clear. And I didn't think it was a big deal. And then I realized all my financial decisions were so poor because I was still operating from a unconscious poor mindset. And when I cleared that a few years ago, I just feel so free. It's a really great feeling. Um, what is your next investment? DTA retreat in May. Just saying. It's only the best thing you can save up for. No biases. But yeah, what is your next investment? Okay, ladies. I'm gonna give you ladies another 4 minutes to answer these questions, okay? And then we'll do some sharing. Let's rock and roll. If you just logged in, just sit back and relax. I'll tell you instructions in 3 minutes, but enjoy the tunes. we're done. Okay, let's rock and roll. I'm looking for one or two or three people to share that haven't already shared. Okay, so I need new faces. Who would like to share to the team what their vision is for their career and finances in 2026? Swati, there we go. Boom. Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
So for those of you that don't know me, I joined the DTA in March of last year, and I'm an attorney for the city of New York. So three things I want to improve in my career is I really want to focus on my work-life balance. I find that I spend a lot of time at work and not a lot of time outside of work taking care of myself and building my relationships with people that matter to me. I also want to be a better teacher slash mentor to the staff. I am a supervisor, so one of my primary roles is to teach. And I feel like I don't do a good enough job sometimes because I leave my staff having a lot of questions and I'm not really available to them. And then the third thing I want to do to improve my career is I actually want to take some more time to do networking and build relationships with judges and other attorneys, which then leads into what my dream career is, which is to become a judge. And the way you become a
Ah,
judge,
okay.
yeah, and the way you become a judge is by networking, continuing to work in the court system. And so to do that, I still need 5 more years before I'm eligible to be appointed to be a judge. But so that's a long-term goal. But this year, what I can do is build my connections, do networking, build relationship with judges so that they know what my reputation is to make me a better candidate when the time comes. And then, what promotion are you looking for at work? Honestly, I'm not looking for any right now. I have too much on my plate. I just want to get a handle on what I'm doing right now. I am aware that there is an opening in September for another promotion for a level 4 attorney, and depending on where I'm at in May, I may consider putting myself out for that. But I am not the best candidate right now in the office. There are other people who have more qualifications than I do, but I still think if I have to handle on things, I'm going to try for it.
Hmm.
And then I think the fourth question was how much extra money do you want to make slash how much money do you want in your to see in your bank account? So I'd like this year from my investments to make an additional 10K. And in my savings, I would like to see it grow to 20,000. I'm currently at 9.5 thousand. And then how much debt do you want to clear? I set my goal for approximately $30,000, which is majority student loan debt from law school. So I would like to see that decrease. And then my next investment, not to steal what Coach Pat said, but is to get to the DTA retreat and also to buy a condo slash home.
Love that. Well, stay with me. So you opened up by saying work-life balance, and then you went over your career goals. There was a
Mhm.
reason for that, and I agree. Um, would you agree that these goals will probably happen because you're pretty focused in this area of yours? Out of the three, I would say you put most of your energy and focus into this side. Would you agree? Business,
Yes.
yeah, finances, yeah,
Yes.
that's where. So what would prevent you from achieving those goals?
I mean, I I think there's a lot of outside factors that I'm balancing. Demands from my family, other people wanting things from me. That is really the barrier to achieving these goals. And so that's why I started by saying the first goal is a work-life balance, right? I want to find a balance so that I'm there and I'm present for the people who matter to me, but I don't want to put my career and my life on hold to make that happen.
Okay. Think of a tricycle for a second. Can you imagine a
Okay.
tricycle? Okay. So each wheel represents an each pillar on this vision board. So you got health, you got your wealth, and you got your relationships. Right now, there's one tire that's fully pumped. It's your the wealth side of things. But the only thing that's going to hold you back is the other two tires, which is your health and your relationships. Um, so focusing on your health and your relationships will help you get to your business goals, your career goals, because now you can sustain it because you're playing a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay.
Yeah. And I love how you open up with health and I love how you open up with work-life balance because that's going to be the thing. I know because I've been burnt out with my career many times. Burnt out. burnt really a lot out actually. And at the end, you just want to spend all the money to like go on vacation. That's what you want to do. Like you don't, and you don't have to do that. You can sustain this.
Yeah.
I just feel compelled as your coach working with you since March that I needed to share that with you.
Thanks, coach. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. Thank you for sharing. Love your goals. Let's go. Lawyer Swati in the house. I'm gonna see you on TV. All right, who's next? That was great. Who else would like to Tony. I think you said I will. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Um, the three things that I can improve on in my career is flexibility, time management, and networking, to build better business relationships. My dream career is a business owner. Uh, Promotion, I'm not looking for a promotion because I want absolute retirement. I've retired twice already.
What type of
So
business do you want to get into?
I don't know. That's something that I have to. I've been trying to figure out what it was that I want to do, but I want to have some type of business, not necessarily me always hands on, but owning the business and letting somebody else run it. Perfect for me because that's a lot. That's a lot to do. Um, how much money I want to make this year? I want to max out at 7 figures. That's
Loud
going
and
to keep
proud.
me.
7 figures, she said.
Well, yeah, when you retire, you have to watch, and I'm too young, really, by government standards. I'm too young to have retired twice. So I have to watch how much I bring in so that they don't double tax me.
Mhm.
So, but I would like to make max out at 7 figures this year. I would like to at least save 100,000 this year. I did pretty good last year. I saved right at 65,000 last year, but I got 2 kids, so gone. That was gone. I don't have any debt, so
How young are you?
57.
Guys, I think she might. This is where we're all going. We're all making 7 figures in our 50s. Everyone
Yeah,
feeling more hopeful now?
yeah, I'm 57. I'm having a hard time actually focusing right now. I went and got cupping done, and everything is just like, yeah.
You're
Anyway,
getting a lot of love in the chat. Anyone here want to make 7 figures in their 50s? Just out of
yeah,
curiosity.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I worked hard. I worked hard, honey.
Yes.
My next investment, um, I'm going to the DTA retreat this year. I'm gonna make it there.
Grace, put her name down. Grace, Sham, put her name down.
I'm going. I am going. I'm gonna make it there. That's one. Um, I want another house in another country. I already have one. I'm gonna get another one. Um, I got one in Japan in right outside of Tokyo. Um, so I want to get another one, probably Thailand, maybe Shanghai is what I'm looking at. I'm gonna invest in my new business. I got a couple of classes that I'm gonna take to try to figure out which way I want to go, what I want to do, that type of thing. And I'm actually going back to Japan in March for a uh, business seminar. Uh, Maybe opening up something there too. I don't know. We're gonna see. And to free up more money, because a lot of my money is heavily in rotation for investments, for my financial planning and all of that. So I want to free up more money. But again, I got to be careful with that, with the government and the taxes. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I got.
Tony, thank you so much. We should open up like a finance sector and let Tony hold it. Hey, Awesome goals. I love to see that. Love to hear that.
Thanks.
I'll see you in May in person.
In person, yes.
Let's roll. That was awesome, guys. Let's move into relationships and most importantly, the relationships with yourself. Because there is relationships with others, but there's also a relationship with yourself. And I would argue the relationship with yourself lasts to the end of time. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, Scriber, you ready? So relationships and you. What are three things you can improve in your relationships in 2026? What would it be? What are three things you can improve in your relationships in 2026? What would it be? Okay. Give you some examples. Who do you want to surround yourself with in 2026? Because you get to choose. Okay. You get to choose who you want to surround yourself with this year. Okay. Number one. Number two, what kind of sister, daughter, nurse, mother, leader do you want to be for your family, friends, and work colleagues? You know what, Aline? I want to just copy and paste. I'm not going to do that to you. What type of sister, daughter, nurse, mother, leader are you for your family, friends, and colleagues? Okay. Another one. Think about what type of partner do you want to be for your significant other? Okay. Do you want to be someone that's going to be there for them every single step of the way? Do you want to be someone that's more respectful? Do you want to be someone that's more positive and light? Do you want to be someone that's more communicative? You know, do you want to be able to share how you're actually feeling? Okay. Do you want to be able to express your emotions better? Okay. Um, if you're single ladies, who is your significant other? Okay. Describe that person for me. Like, is he fit? Does he work out? Does he have a social life? Is he a nerd? Does he play video games all the time? I don't know. Don't know what you're into. Okay. But who is your significant other? Because you get to choose. Okay. And what about you? My favorite topic. Okay. What new skills do you want to learn in 2026? Do you want to learn a language? Okay. Do you want to take a business course? I mean, do you want to learn how to cook better? Do you want to, I don't know, read more personal development books? Here's another thing you should do if you haven't done already. What are your values? I mean, if you're religious, what are some of the values you want to instill more than you already are? Is faith, if faith is a huge pillar for you when it comes to values, how much more faith can you do? How much more praying? How many times have you been to churches last month? How many times have you got into those social circles? What are your values? Have you revisited your values? If you don't have values, maybe we need to create new values. Maybe the values in 2025 don't serve you this year. Okay. Maybe 2025, your values were say yes to everything, and now you're exhausted. Maybe 2026 is like say no to things that don't resonate with me. Maybe that's a value. Being able to hold boundaries. It's a big one for our type of community. Being able to hold boundaries. Next one. What does self-care look like for you? Like people say, oh, I need to look after myself, but what does that actually look like? Sometimes I'll message you every now and then and I'll say things like, all right, it's R&R weekend. You get to take yourself on a retreat by yourself to a retreat to relax. You know, you get to have a spa day. Why you don't need someone to give you permission to have a spa day, ladies. You can do that. No one on this planet gets to wave a magic wand and decides whether you have a spa day or not. Okay. Next one. What about personal hygiene goals? Like, when's the last time you went out, did your hair, get your nails done? I don't know. When's the last time you went on a date with your partner? It's been a while. Okay. Maybe you wear that sexy dress that you've always wanted to wear. Maybe you should go on a date with yourself every month to buy a new dress. You get to do that. That'd be exciting. All right, let's go. We got 4 minutes. let's go hard on this one. This is my favorite one. I'd argue this one will help you get to all your other goals. So let's rock. 4 minutes, ladies. Oh, I think this one, I would like to pick on a few people. Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, I want to pick on someone. Like, I want you to share. All right, let's have a look. Who looks like they don't want to share? Um, Pragya, I wanted to pick on you. That's what I want to do. Hello. You were smiling, waiting for me to ask.
Hi,
Hello.
hi. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. So, Pragya, what did you have there?
Okay. Uh, to everyone, my name is Pragya and I'm from New York. And Well, I would like to go to the questions now. So the first one was, what type of sister daughter you want to be? So that would be, I want to be a good listener and especially to my parents. And yes, my I would like to spend a lot of time with my mom and dad. They're getting older, and I want to treasure all the moments with them and definitely be dependable and responsible to them. So that is something I want to be. And when talking about partner, I'd like to say, uh, I would like to be emotionally stable because I have to understand that he is also a human being and he needs the same thing. So I just cannot be always who needs the support. So in some of the cases, I need to be emotionally stronger and have a good hold on myself. And yes, to be more mature, stronger, and dependable partner for him. And also, I look forward to avoiding arguments in petty things, which actually can be solved by sitting together and talking to each other. So I want to be that type of partner in 2026. And my significant other is my husband. And for the other question for new skills, yeah, I don't know how to swim, so that is one of the thing I want to learn. I want to learn swimming and also learn skiing for the winter. Because there are a lot of good skiing resorts in the upstate New York, and I would like to go there and actually learn it. And talking about my values, I really want to be accountable for anything that goes from my desk. So, accountability is something that is one of my values and will continue to be in 2026. And I also want to be like clear on a lot of things. I want clarities, not want to be in a dilemma for anything. So I need to think of it and be clear on what I want to do. And the other value I think I should build is self-respect. Should not let myself down, and I should always think about it. And yes, always find a balance between the ambition and well-being. That's something I think is very important. And about the next thing is I want to be a confident version of myself. I see a lot of times I don't have that, especially at my work. So I want to give an example. I have to speak a lot in a lot of meetings with the executive team. And although I'm familiar with the subject matter, I usually keep quiet, feel like, what if I say something stupid? And that makes it look like I'm not leaning more and being participative. And yes, so I would like to be more communicative and interactive. And for me, self-care would be like being consistent and and also taking time to rest without any kind of guilt. So that is self-care for me. And for the personal hygiene goals, I think having your haircut and grooming in, changing your hairstyles, colors. I think that's all, but I don't have something in my mind for those goals. I think it's going on fine. But yes, I think that's pretty much it for all those.
How, I'm like lost for words. Like, how clear can someone be? Did you see how specific she was? Can everyone agree that as she was talking, you can actually visually see what she's talking about? Like the clarity of mind to be able to like, this is what I want, this needs to happen. The awareness. Self-awareness is something that I didn't have growing up. I had to like practice this. And spending time by yourself is the best way to build self-awareness. This emotion comes up. Why does this make me feel this way? Like, what's happening? Like, why am I responding in a way that's like almost like childish. You have to sit with yourself. So thank you for sharing that. That was really cool to see an insight of like your goals this year.
Thank you.
Love that. That was great. Hey Lynn, I see you. Evelyn.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna pause my daughter's show there for a second. Okay. So for the first question, I would say that I'd like to be, or I would say I am, I like to continue to be supportive, non-judgmental, patient, and, just be a good listener. Um, for the type of person that I want to be for my significant other, I would like to be supportive, continue to be loving. Um, of course, being spontaneous, I feel like it just keeps everything exciting. But also being able to be stable, like mentally, physically, and then as well as being dependable. Um, and then for the new skills that I'd like to learn, I would like to get into like skincare on more of the like esthetician side of things. Um, like I feel like I'll kind of grow into my brand because I'm solely trying to build into a little side hustle that I'm doing. So I think that'd be a good expansion to that. Um, and then for my values, I would say I'd like to be more confident in myself. I feel like I'm constantly questioning before, I speak up or I make a decision because I'm just unsure if it's not that if it's unclear or not right, but just to feel strong in whatever it is I'm going to do, whatever I'm going to say. But of course, also be humble and to be consistent. I find consistency is a huge struggle for me that I'm still working on, so that's a big one. And then for self-care, I would say going for a massage at least once a month because, working as a nurse, it physically takes a toll on you. And so I think that'd be a good thing. And then for personal hygiene, I would say just get my eyebrows done again. I used to get them done all the time before moving up to the north. And so I think getting back into that routine would be nice.
Love that. Evelyn, thank you so much for sharing. I want to know who here is struggling to write these goals down. Type in the Zoom chat if you're like writing it down, crossing it out, writing it down, not believing that it's going to happen. Anyone here feeling torn about this process right now? And it's totally okay to feel this way. Or is everyone pretty clear? Because everyone's player one, firstly, who is player one? Like, reveal yourself. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's do that. Kakua, can you unmute yourself?
Was really hoping you would do that. I'm so sorry.
No, we're doing this
Can you
together.
hear me?
What's coming up for you? Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, I might cry. So please forgive me.
Safe space.
I wrote stuff down. However, I have question marks next to them. Like, you want this or do you not really want this? But do you like someone else is in my head with that's not what you need or that's not what your goal should be. Like I for example, so I don't have a significant other. So it was what did I want that significant other to be? Of course, putting God first, someone who compliments me, then I go into, wait, no, maybe not compliment, maybe you want someone that challenges you. And so I'm going through this whole type of spiral as to what exactly I want, something that I need. Um, when it comes to the skills, I have skills. But then it goes into what do you need? I'm an underwriter, so there's this level of, oh, sorry.
It's okay. You get a little love in the chat, so you're here with us. We do this together. Take your time.
I have to be a negotiator. And it's like, do you already have the skill or do you need to improve on the skill? Are you doing okay? So it's like just going through, oh, I think I want this, and then second guessing myself, then doubting myself. And so pretty much everything that I've written on this sheet, I have question marks on it. Pretty much everything.
Okay. Firstly, we all felt this way. You're not alone. We're writing things out that are not real yet. So there's a uncomfortability. Let me ask you this. When you're writing it down and you're looking at it, what's the emotion that comes up for you? Is it doubt? Is it confusion? Is it what's the emotion that comes up for you?
I think it's more doubt. I wouldn't strongly doubt for sure.
Why are you doubting yourself?
Um, I think there is fear of not achieving it. There is fear of disappointment. There is just not being able to start at all. Failing, failure. That's where my mind is right now.
Okay, and what's out of everything that you wrote on your list, what is the most important thing to you?
Oh, right now, of all of this, I think confidence, one, I think is the most important thing to me.
Okay, let's talk
Uh,
about this. There's a lot of confident people in this room. There's a lot of people that are not confident in this room. Okay, I want to show you what the difference is. What is your belief about confident people? Do you feel like confident people have always been confident?
it's like
You do,
turn on a switch. That's my perception. They turn on a switch, and they perform beautifully, and they own. Even if it was a mistake, you would never know it was a mistake. It's just something that almost flows like a river, just smooth, clear. Um,
great, 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 great. Thank you for sharing. Now, when you say you want to build more confidence, is that the way you look, the way you feel about yourself, the way you think? Like, if there's one area of confidence that you want to improve on, what area is it? Because you can be confident in driving a car, confident in making breakfast, you know? So, like, what areas of confidence do you want to build in?
Definitely, um, intelligence wise, one, physical is second. Um, uh,
This is
uh,
so what you're displaying is courage. Courage is a form of confidence. People that are not confident don't ever share that they're not confident. They're just like they're just quiet. Like if you think about a non-confident person physically, shoulders are down, chin down, slouch, speaking really softly. Like you can see the physiology. What you're displaying is not being confident. You're displaying courage. And we all can see a confident version of you because you're displaying your vulnerabilities. That's like the first step to confidence. Now, in terms of intelligence, I mean, let's get a bit more specific with that because I like specifics. Um, Tell me more about that. Why do you feel like you're not confident when it comes to like your knowledge or intelligence?
um, I'm trying to give you a great example. Um, I I understand. So of course, as an underwriter, you're dealing with sales reps. I mean, it goes both ways on it. It's not even just work, it's just even having interactions with family where you know you have the like a product knowledge or some knowledge about something and you put it out there and you know it's right and you have persons fact checking, like doing research to make sure that the words that came out of my mouth was correct. Like my word is not enough. You have to get the word from someone else for it to be for it to be golden. And some of the feedback that I had obtained is I was not confident enough with how my information came out, which is why it goes into that whole let me go above you. Let me ask someone else to make
Okay,
sure that
great,
the
great, great.
information that you're
Love it.
giving
Love it. When did this happen? When did this situation happen?
towards the end of last quarter.
Okay, cool. So it's fresh. I can feel like the trauma response, kind of fresh, right?
It's fresh.
Okay, we got there. So everyone, there's a lesson here. That's why I wanted to share. Thank you so much for sharing, by the way. You're only as good as your last win. Okay, so in any realms of any endeavor for Cacao, like obviously she wants to be a writer. She put a project out there. She didn't get positive feedback from it. It was negative feedback. How you respond to it will dictate whether you would go forward, achieve your goals, or whether you stay in the state of worry and anxiety. So what you need to do is get the next win. Get the next win. Get the small next win. Because you need to put another memory there. This is like a little bit of NLP work. I used to do a lot of NLP work with Tony Robbins back in the day, in my early 20s, rewriting new memories. For example, if you have a trauma response to swimming because you were drowning when you were 8, you just got to put another memory in front of it, which is like, let me just get in a swimming pool with a swimming instructor and learn the 1, 2, 3 so I can put another positive memory in front of it. Once you put a positive memory in front of a bad negative memory in your life, you are progressing. And progress equals happiness. For most people, progress equals happiness. Okay. NLP is neuro-linguistic programming. It will go into your mindset, look at your memory bank since you were a child, figure out where the traumas are coming from, reconstructing it in a way where you have a new frame, a new meaning of it, which would be like, when I was 5, I went through this response and it made me feel a certain way. That's the reason why I get triggered in certain events today. Like you're able to maturely diagnose the event rather than just reacting to it and like emotionally like being a ball. Um, take it as constructive criticism, not a failure. Yep. Cool. Thank you so much for sharing. I would love to see you share along your journey when we create this vision board, the progress with this. If there's a win there, I want you to share it because wins need to be validated. Humans, we're sharing creatures. When we share a win to a positive environment, it does something to your physiology. Okay. You share a positive win in your life to a negative person, they dumb it down. You just like bad feedback loop. You don't get the reward. It's a negative reward. Okay. So we don't want that. Cool. Love that. Good job. All right. Let's do, I like this. Anyone else struggling? Anyone else struggling to come up with some goals for their personal life, their relationships? I just want to make sure everyone has a really clear pathway. Anyone stuck? Which means if I pick on one more person, that means anyone in this room can get it. And that means like you'll be able to share just like that. All right, cool. I love that. Let me just sit in the tension here and just look at everyone's faces. I mean, who do I want? Oh, I see you, Sel. I see you, Amanda. There's so many to choose from. Tanya, I see you smiling. Oh, Cindy, oh gosh. Um, I want to choose Melanie. Melanie, are you there or are you like not there? Because you don't have your video there, so I don't know if you're there or not.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Hi.
great. Hello. Do you have a video you can share? Is that possible?
Oh, sure. One second. Sorry, I'm on my phone, so let me pop it up. Um, Hi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hello. So Melanie
Hello.
has joined the team last week. Okay, so welcome to the team.
Hello.
Um, what did you get to share with your goals for your relationships and yourself?
Um, for my goals, I started actually writing the vision board while we were on this call. So for relationship for myself, so I have 2 businesses. So a lot of what I wrote for my relationship, um, more family time, I would say, just with my kids and more time with God. I would say my relationship with God is to get more stronger with that. And then healthy life balance. I know that, when you do run a business, it's not about a
life balance, but more of a seasonal thing. So, I work hard a few months and then take some time off. So being more better and intentional with that, love myself more, be more calm, and develop a healthy, just mostly a healthy relationship with myself. So a lot of personal growth in this year, I would say. Pray more, worry less.
Love that. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Welcome to the team.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, ladies, let's get into the actual construction of your vision board. Okay, we're constructing the vision board now. It's time to get ready. All right, let me go. If you want to screenshot this, you can screenshot this, but this is how we're going to do it. Okay, here's what you need to make this a reality. You need to go online and find pictures that motivate you. You all have what you need. Okay, you need to find pictures. You can go on Pinterest, you can go on Google, you can go on Instagram. I don't know where you go. Okay, you need to find photos that motivate you, inspire you. Save these photos to your phone and then print them out. You can go to Walmart to print them out. You can go print them out from home if you got a printer. You can go to a library, a local library to print them out. Okay. Where else can you print? I don't know, but you got to find a way to print these photos out. Then you need to get a corkboard. Okay, you can get a corkboard. Type in the chat where you can get a corkboard, guys. I don't know what cities have what. We call it Office Works where we're from. Okay. Staples. Okay. Go to Staples if you're in Canada. Walmart, you can get a corkboard. Great. I love that. Get some thumbtacks. You need some thumbtacks so you can put your photos on the vision board. You need photos. Next, when selecting photos for your vision board, and I'll give you guys examples in a second, think health. What do you want your body to look like? Your energy, your vibe. Think career. What's your dream career? How much money do you want to make next year? This year, sorry. And think relationships. What do you want your friend circle to look like? Your love life. What do you want that to look like? You get to choose. Okay. You network. A lot of you guys said network for career. Like, think about the successful people in your space. Like, if you need to put a draft photo of them on that, I have before. I've put my mentors on my vision board, and I ended up living in their house for a month. Like, this can work. Okay. Now on top of these photos, you need to add 5 to 7 quotes that inspire you. So have quotes all over your vision board. You can find quotes anywhere online. Okay. You can find these online, save them to your phone, and get them printed off as well. Have the quotes next to the photos. Okay. You can pick up post-it notes anywhere. You can write different notes to yourself. I like bigger post-it. I like big post-it notes so I can write big things. Yeah, so bigger post notes so you can write big things. And you can put them on your vision board. So screenshot that if you haven't already. This call is recorded so you can watch this on the replay if you need to go over it again. But what I want to share with you now is examples of some vision boards. Okay, we have a collage. So let me look at some vision boards. You guys can see my screen, right? So Leanne used to work with us. She lives in Palestine, this lady, okay? So just so you know how grueling like it was over there. I used to jump on Zoom calls with her and I used to coach her through her fitness journey, helping her coach clients. And it was a gnarly day when I heard like missiles like go across her house. It brings chills up my spine. And this woman is probably the biggest fighter I've ever known in my life. Like she would find a way to get to the gym. Like she would took like an hour and a half on a bus to get to like a local gym in Palestine. She had a vision board every year. Okay. Um, you can look at my 2023 vision board. That's okay. More vision boards. Yeah. You can literally go into Dream Team Academy, the Facebook group, type in vision board. You can see a whole bunch of examples. Yenny. Okay. Mom of two. Recovered from an injury. Got a vision board as well. Okay. Megan. This is what you posted last year. Okay. You go on and on and on and on. I want you guys to create a vision board, and your due date for this vision board is next Sunday at 4:30 p.m. PST. 7 days from today, your vision board must be completed and posted into this Facebook group. Okay. I want to see your vision boards. I want to make sure it's a reality. Here's another one, 2024. See, I said to you guys, one of my visions in 2024 was to be closer to my mentor. I ended up flying to his house. He didn't know I was coming. And he said to me on that first day, Pat, what are you doing here? It's like, well, you want me to be a leader in your community? I thought I'd just show up. It's like, you're crazy, man. I'm leaving tomorrow to the Dominican Republic. It's too cold here. I'm like, fuck. So he's like, well, how about I give you keys to my mansion and you look after it for a month? I'm like, do I get to drive the Lambo? And he's like, no. I'm like, all right, whatever. I thought I'd ask anyway. So anyway, I stayed at his house for, I stayed at his place for a month. Every room had a vision board. 2016, 2017, 2018, and every vision board he has, he's crossed things off. He got the mansion, he got his wife, he's got kids, he jumped on a bodybuilding stage, he traveled the world. Like it was crazy. So vision board. All right, type in the chat. When is this due, ladies? What's the date? When is it due? 11th. What time? 4:30. Yeah, 4:30 p.m. PST. Exactly. Needs to be done. It is probably the only important decision that you make this year because when you make this decision to get this created, your life becomes yours. You get to drive in the driver's seat. You know, every week that's gone by in 2025, you jumped onto Monday Mindset with me, and I told you not to be a people pleaser. I told you to stop sitting in passenger princess mode. And I told you to get in the car, put the key in the ignition, and drive where you want to go. And now this is where it becomes a reality. And I mean it when I say it, life will never be the same again. This is your first time doing this, buckle up. And make sure, like, you know, it's just my invitation. You put this logo there and just put May 1st DTA retreat. I mean, that would be kind of cool, right? Like just putting that in the universe, ladies. Because you get to see me and Grace. Okay. It was really cool. Anyway, I'm just burning up time now. Thank you guys for participating to the call. Back on our regular schedule tomorrow, Monday Mindset. Tuesday, I'm doing a group call, how to get back on track. Welcome to ladies. 2026 is here. Let's go make your life happen. Get that vision board done. See you guys on the other side. See you, team. Oh, wait. Let's take a group photo. Oh, yeah, let's do a group photo. Please don't leave. Wait 1 second. I've got to take two because there's like two screens here. Or maybe I can get the whole thing. Multi-speaker. Oh, yeah, multi-speaker. That's cool. All right. Let's do like a bicep pose, ladies. Yeah. Smile at least. My God, you look like you're in jail. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got to do the next page. Wait, one more for the next ladies. All right, yeah, next page. 3, 2, 1. All right. Everyone say bye. Unmute and say bye. So I know you guys are real. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Let's
Bye.
go.
Oh, she's so
Bye.
cute.
Bye.
Bye.
See yous. Bye. 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 Bye.